Have you ever wondered about the names some people carry around with them? Now, I'm not trying to ridicule anyone's name, so please don't misunderstand. But still, one of my favorite quotes regarding the consequence of names says, "Any child can tell you that the sole purpose of a middle name is so he can tell when he's really in trouble." I thought about making that quote gender sensitive, but realized that it applies so much to me that, and my maturing years, that I should just probably leave it alone. There's even a list of unusual names floating around the internet, such names as Marcus Absent. I think his mother was a teacher. Another one was Anita Alibi. I think there was a detective in there somewhere. Here's one I like. Clarinet, or geriatric, or the one that's not kosher but I think is still fun is Chris P. Bacon. Well, as you can see, I do have a certain fascination with names, imaginary or real, and what they represent. I was reading an article earlier this week reporting that Sarah Palin wants to trademark her name. Now, the article stated that the former Alaska governor, Sarah Palin, has submitted an application to the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office that is due to be approved within the next few weeks to trademark her name. And then the article continues, Palin's name would be trademarked for educational and entertainment services. I'm not sure where entertainment comes in, but we'll leave that alone. As well as motivational speaking services in the field of politics, culture, business, and values, according to her application. Well, so let's turn for a moment away from my fascination with names and look at this week's Torah portion. The Torah portion for this Shabbat is the next to the last portion from the book of Numbers, and it's called Matot, meaning tribes. In this portion, Moses delivers a series of instructions for the leaders of each tribe regarding vows and obligations. These vows and obligations are pledges which individuals make to bring meaning into their lives and thereby bring them closer to God as they prepare for the next step in the journey on into the Promised Land. Well, in order to reinforce the sacred nature of one of these vows or obligations, specific instructions are given to ensure that anyone who makes such a pledge does not do so lightly or half-heartedly. As a matter of fact, the early rabbis state that both the heart, which is the source of the intent, and the mouth, meaning the vow must be spoken aloud. These must be in alignment for the vow and the oath to be valid. The commitment must be sincere because the consequences of failure are severe. It is in these closing portions of Numbers that Moses speaks first to the leaders and then to the people as they make preparations to enter into the Promised Land. Moses anticipates the next journey of the Israelites by recapping the 40-year journey from slavery to freedom that they have been on, and then reminds them of the responsibilities they will bear as they move forward on this next part of the journey. Well, the word journey is indicative of the history of the Jewish people. Ever since the time when Avram and Sarai, later changed to Abraham and Sarah, left their home in the city of Ur and traveled to the land promised by God, we, the Jewish people, have been on one long continuous journey from generation to generation, from one journey to the next. In today's world, we often do not view life as a journey unless we're speaking poetically. And yet, that is exactly the nature of our lives. In order to have meaning, this journey that represents our lives must include opportunities to create memories, both in our lives and in the lives of everyone around us. And so we participate and share in these moments. We create a name for ourselves that defines who we really are. The moment can say, "Here is a person of integrity," or the moment can say, "Do not trust this person." We choose the outcome, and we choose the name. In the book of ethics called the Pirkei Avot, we read, Rabbi Shimon said there are three crowns, the crown of Torah, the crown of priesthood, and the crown of royalty. But the crown of a good name, called Keter Shem Tov, excels them all. Well, if you'll pardon the pun, it seems that our crowning achievement, I really hope that you would catch that, okay, that our crowning achievement in life is not the material wealth we can accumulate, but rather it is what we do that defines our character. It is the name that we earn in the eyes of others. Having said this, it would be rather simplistic to say that this represents the true meaning of life. For me, meaning in life comes from each memorable moment in which I choose to participate. What enriches these moments is the name that I create for myself by how I incorporate these moments into my life. And what is the how? These are the ethical questions we continually ask ourselves. What example have I set for others to follow? Are my actions such that I am deserving of my family's love? Have I honored the vows I have made with my wife? Have I honored each of these questions, and many more, are the mile markers along my journey. They keep me on a steady course and allow me to anticipate the memorable moments as they approach and to savor them all the more as they pass. The journey referred to in this week's portion did not end just because we ran out of pages in the book of Numbers. The journey continued on into the promised land and beyond into today. As with this biblical journey, the continuous journey of our people and our own personal journeys can be more than just past memories culminating in the present. Life is more than just journey from birth to death, more than just a few weeks in a favorite vacation destination and then back to the grindstone. Life and life's meaning come when we actively participate in the journey and do so in a way that says, my life, my name, my Keter Shem Tov, is my crowning achievement and is of greater value than even the crown of royalty. Then the meanings associated with our names are of greatest importance. They not only define us, they reveal how well we have participated in life's journey. My name defines me with what I hope is integrity. May my personal journey continue to reflect this hope and prayer. Keni Ratzon. May it be God's will. Amen.